Okay, the next transformation is the vertical flip. And we know that a graph has been flipped vertically if we have a negative at the front of the function. So we have a graph of f of x, and we're asked to sketch the graph of negative f of x. That means that we take the graph and we flip it upside down vertically. Remember, our negative is outside the bracket, therefore it's the y values that are affected, the x values stay the same. Now, I've just noticed that there's a slight typo here. So if you can really just keep an eye on this bit here, the explanation at the bottom, this is actually the explanation for example 5. The explanation at the bottom of example 5 is what we need for this. So if you can maybe just swap that round in your notes, my apologies about that. So example 5, this explanation here belongs in example 3. Okay, so y is equal to negative f of x is obtained by reflecting in the x-axis. Okay, so let's have a look at the coordinates then. So there's only one transformation we can do with this because there is only one way to flip upside down. So it means that all the y values just switch their sign. Except if we have a y value of 0, that just stays the same. But in this case, the minus 6, 0 is on the x-axis, so that just stays the same as minus 6, 0. It's on the mirror, so it doesn't flip. The further away our points are from the x-axis, then the further distance they will travel when they flip over. Minus 2, 4 is going to minus 2, minus 4. 0, 0 is staying as 0, 0. 2 minus 2 is going to flip. Remember, we keep the x value the same, we flip the y. So that goes to 2, 2. And 4, 0 stays as 4, 0. So minus 6, 0, we'll plot that, stays here. That was a minimum turning point. Because that's now flipping, that's going to become a maximum turning point. Minus 2, 4 is going to flip over and is going to become minus 4, minus 2, minus 4. That was a maximum turning point. That now becomes a minimum turning point. We have 0, 0 here. It stays the same. 2 minus 2 goes to become 2, 2. That was a minimum turning point that now becomes a maximum turning point, and 4, 0 stays the same. So now that we have all those points plotted, we now just go ahead and sketch it. And that looks something like this. And that's the graph of y is equal to negative f of x. So if you ever have a negative on the outside, it means that we flip the graph in the x-axis.